everybody, how we doing? As you can see, no headset today. Still have a bit of an ear infection, so I don't want to put too much pressure on my ear because it still hurts a bit. So please let me know if there's too much of an echo on the game audio, because that means that my speakers are too loud and I can adjust that. But welcome everybody, how are we doing? We're going to be working on some more of the expedition. Also, I have instant potatoes. Not so much because I can't chew anymore, but more just because I'm lazy. I need to make some food in my slow cooker, I think tomorrow, during the day. Hi, penguin. Okay, so we're gonna go check on our expeditions that we sent out. Did they fix this? Still glitching. Okay, we're over here. Press the line down. Relics, units. 219 units? Really? For 73 species? That's a ripoff. That is a ripoff. Look, I put a wall here. How cool is that? Mission log. Frigate module, okay. Ducks. This one found a lot of stuff. Okay. So we got a ton of stuff that we can sell. Which we will have to do. Gonna come up? Are you gonna come up? Come on! Come on up! There you go. Hey, Tooch. You say we just murder it and take its credits? How you doing, Tooch? Tooch, you can be the first to give me your opinion after Mox. I mentioned in Discord. Do you guys want to watch me play the entire Resident Evil series? More or less. Maybe even the entire, because I feel like Resident Evil Village was on PlayStation Plus. But I have to double check that. Go sell some stuff. I was like, why is that thing moving? Okay. 1 to 7, with the early ones being the remasters, and then others. Well, no, Tooch. It's because there is currently a bundle of pretty much every Resident Evil game, aside from Village, for $40. So that's why I would do it. That's why I would get it. I did Resident Evil 7 and I actually really enjoyed it, so. Gotcha, probably worth it then. It's like, It even comes with some duplicates, oddly enough. Like, I have to look into it and see if they actually are the same. But you're not sure how much I'll enjoy 1 to 3 because of the camera. Why? Is it like... No, I saw, I swear I saw... Didn't I see... If not Mel, then at least Uther was playing it. It's like, kind of like, almost like more strategy and like... isometric, like, stationary camera, right? Something like that. Like almost more strategy. I'm not concerned about that. Okay, I'm not selling that here. Melded RE1 the remake. Well, here, let me post the Humble link in the Discord so people can see what I'm actually thinking of getting. Cause it's like $40 Canadian too, so. I don't have Discord on this computer, so. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to... And Mux, I see what you said. That's essentially why. So it comes with 3, 2, 7, 4, 6, 5 gold, 0, Revelations 2 Deluxe, Revelations 2 Episode 1, Resident Evil Revelations. And then there's a 50% off coupon for Village as well, but I have to look into it because I might have that access to that somewhere. I have to double check. Either way. I'm considering it. Okay, I need to get more, because how much do I have? 400 tons of fuel, that's it. I mean, okay, keep in mind though, I have 7 already. So that one would go to a giveaway. I have to look into whether there's any reason to keep the Revelations 2 Episode 1 key if you get Revelations Mega Edition or whatever it was called. But I'm strongly considering. I have 2 weeks to fully decide. But so far I'm leaning towards yes. Wait, you have the Resident Evil remake? Maybe I should check I'll check GOG before I do it and see how many I actually have access to and how much the last ones are. Because if we have access to some of them, then that's gonna possibly cut down on the value. Ooh. I'm just trying to think of... like, what do I actually... what can I get rid of for space? Where were those technology thingies? Oh, right here. That thing is worth like nothing. Apparently I've got like a bunch of upgrade shit that I didn't know that I had. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that got me a lot of space here. This is not worth selling on the system. Let's take a look at this. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna throw this on my freighter. Because I don't think I need that right now. I mean, I'm still kind of just needing hydrogen. So let's see what we need to do for the expedition. Shoot down pirates. And complete fleet expeditions. Those will be completed as we go. So we'll do this one. Alright, let's go. I'm even more positive now that she's gone completely deaf. It's kind of sad. High chance that I'll grab that Resident Evil bundle, because I actually really did enjoy 7. So I think that would be a fun one to go through. Also, we might kind of have a semi-concrete timeline now for the thing. Here, have some steak, I guess. It looked like a meatball, but, I mean... Dehydrated lizard dog is dehydrated lizard dog? Shoot this. Will mistakes be made? Nope, we're good. It looks shootable. I was more concerned as to whether something would shoot back. And Tisha, I don't know if you're a fan, but I'm like strongly leaning towards getting every Resident Evil game that exists. Because you might know, am I crazy or did we get Village with in PlayStation Plus? I feel like we did, but I can't remember. You're not sure? Yeah, neither am I. Oh, you finished the expedition and you've been farming the heck out of Darrow traders for tech modules? Nice. Pickles? What's going on? He seems hyper. I see red things. I'm guessing that's where I'm supposed to be going. got biohazard. You think we got 7? Okay. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember what. So then I would still be missing, village. Because I have 7 already. I do get a 50% off coupon on 8, yes. So yeah, I am keeping that in mind as well. Plus, like, everything else, every other Resident Evil game. So. I mean, it's one of those things where I'll take a look at it, because, I'm just curious, because I might have... %20 is capped at 10, okay. I kind of have to be careful with my money right now, because we are... Oh, damn, I'm so close to my humble payout right now. I have no idea. I haven't bought it yet. So I haven't done it yet. Well, if anybody is thinking of buying anything on Humble this month, let me know. Because I'm very close to actually my my partner payout. Actually, I grabbed like a sound effects bundle too, just because I feel like it'll be awesome for later. Okay, where is my... Yeah, I'm honestly not sure. I'll have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to look into it. Usually, I think sometimes they like last for like a year or something. Or like at least a couple months. So I wouldn't have to buy it right away. September 2020. Okay. I mean, that's not that bad. It's not great, but that's not terrible. probably still going to at least get the bundle. I just have to look into it and make sure that between me and Mox we don't have most of the games already. Because apparently he realized that he might have at least one of them. Somebody just fucking dug out under my ship. Come on, guys. It's not nice. Okay. This is not a good planet to try and farm hydrogen on, though. I think I'm gonna go try and find some more land here, though. Need hydrogen. I'm gonna say, how much is Resident Evil Village on Humble? It's an expensive one. Larger land masses on here that I can see. We'll take a look. Like I said, I'm going to take a look into it a little bit more, but it's definitely a possibility. Let's go to a different planet. Everything has high sentinel activity, though. This one doesn't. Well, you were never hugely into the Resident Evil series. You were more of a Silent Hill fan. You'd certainly watch and you'd get viewers for that series. Actually, one thing that I want to stream at some point is the PT demo. I don't think you can get it anymore, but I claimed it and downloaded it on my PS4 forever ago. So I think I still have access to it on there. I never played Silent Hill. But, you know, that's kind of what I was wondering, thinking to choose. It might be a pretty good one for growth and stuff. And I did really enjoy 7. Where? I'd be the pirates. There he is. Whoops. Whoops. I personally think I should bring something new in every so often to try to viewers who love that game series. Oh, I mean, that is my plan. I miss being a variety gamer and playing, like, different story games, like, constantly. I just... With the state that we're at right now, I don't want to get too into anything at this moment in time. But that likely will change. I think we're gonna try and aim for a semi-concrete date of mid to end of September. Just because it will make things a little bit more logistically easy in terms of certain things. Plus, it gives us time to make sure that everything is ready. Blow up more. But no, we are very close to the thing, so. At one point last year, you followed 5 people because they were playing Banjo-Kazooie and you had nostalgia blues for that game. I know, I mean, okay, just as a teaser for some stuff that we're going to do once things kind of clear up a little bit for me, is I want to do a full BioShock series playthrough. Possibly Resident Evil, because we're likely getting that. I want to have one day a week that is going to be just kind of retro-ish games. So, I mean, retro might not necessarily be like super retro, but, you know, non-current games. There's going to be like at least one day a week that's going to be just that. What else do I have on the list, Mux? I know there's more specifically that I was wanting to do. Yeah, no, BioShock, the whole series, because there was a bundle a while back and I got every single one, both original versions and remasters. We're gonna go back to having hopefully at least one session entirely that will be co-op stuff. We're gonna do Oh, I'm gonna have a VR day. So apparently there was recently a new mod for Skyrim was released that brings the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor into Skyrim. So I'm gonna add that to my severely modded Skyrim VR game, and we'll have a day that's just Skyrim VR. Because I know Skyrim is a huge one that can bring people in. It's one of the games that I got started with. Oh, Elden Ring. I'm gonna do Elden Ring. I have to get that one still, but that's definitely on the list. We'll have one day that's gonna, or at least like a half day that's gonna be, you know, the sandbox and survival and all that stuff, because I do love it. What are some other games, Nux, that we've been talking about doing? I legit had like this whole plan, and I can't remember what most of it is now. But no, trust me, we will be going back to the heavy, like full-blown, like true variety streamer once again. What happened? Okay. I have never had problems with this game until this recent update. And I don't know if it's the expedition mode or what. My frame rate crashed there as well. You know, there's a huge Skyrim mod which makes it a completely different game. Oh, I know that there's like, I know people have essentially remade other Oblivion games, like Elder Scrolls games in it. But here's the thing, I have played a ton of Skyrim, I have never even gotten close to beating it, because I always get sidetracked. I mean, you guys have seen me play games. You think that's a universal rule with Skyrim? Never finish the main story. I want to. My plan is to do it in VR. And the whole thing too with the VR setup is we are actually going to set it up so that you guys can watch me play in VR. i.e., you guys will be able to see me breaking shit in the room, because that's just kind of how I play VR. Aw, they're running on the beach! And you want to know if you need to softly steer so I don't... When I do near, am I... Near! Yes, that's the other one that I'm going to do. Am I interested in achievements or just basic story? That's a tough one. I mean... The middle? The middle? Somewhere in the middle. i.e., I'll probably try and do, like... important side. Yeah! Okay, yes. Oh my god. Wait, what is this thing? Oh, this thing is cool! Like, is there a lot of missables? Or in my habit of kind of exploring every nook and cranny, am I likely to get most of it? But yes, Nier is another one that is on the list. Yes, that's for sure. Oh, Kingdom Hearts, because I think, what was it, Kingdom Hearts 3? So that's another one that I'm going to make sure that I play. Immortals Phoenix Rising, I think, was another one that I've already grabbed. That we'll make sure that we do. There's a point of no return. Okay, yes. Yes, Tooch. I got, what was the one I got? Near Replicant? I think I already have. So yeah, no, there is, trust me, we are gonna get full on back to the core of being a, let's call it a survival and, variety streamer. That's what I think I'm gonna call myself. A survival and variety streamer. Survive variety, I like it. I like it. You can tell you're a huge Nier fan. Arrival. Nice. Huge Nier fan with your full set of Nendroids. Nice. Yakuza Like a Dragon. I have access to a couple of those, actually. Shit, I have at least 2 or 3 of them on the PC, I think. Because they came in Humble Choices. I'm pretty sure I have at least a couple on the PC. And then I think, hasn't it been more or less announced that Yakuza is going to eventually slowly make the entire series is going to be available through PlayStation Plus? It's just a matter of what tier you'll need. Yeah. I think I remembered reading somewhere that they're going to put the whole series up there. So yes, that's another one that's on the list. It's a matter of what tier, yeah. I mean, I eventually plan to get the middle tier. But I have to see how things are looking come December. Because that's when my current sub is going to be up. So it's just going to be a matter of whether I go PlayStation Plus or go to the second tier. You're still playing Kiwami a year later. Well, I've already told you guys that my plan is to maybe do this full-time for a bit. So if that's the case, my plan for that is essentially go back to kind of like when I was laid off. Go back to splitting my days into half days. And one half would be like maybe for like a specific franchise or game, depending on what we're currently working on. And then the other half will be for something else entirely. So that's where we might do, say, the theme days that I was talking about. Or if we want to do a second story game, we might have a day where we do that. I want to get back into one of the days that I actually want to, one of my half days, I actually want to be an art day again. Because I really do want to get back into the art, and doing art and stuff. Blender tutorials that I actually got. They were actually for the previous version of Blender. But the company was awesome enough to give everybody who bought the Humble the updated tutorials as well for free. So that's something that I'm going to want to do once I'm set up in the new studio. Which again, as I said, I'm hoping will be September-ish? Mid to late September. And then, because I just bought like this sound effects bundle too, that I think is going to be awesome because I can use it to make like, I can use it for both soundboard stuff, like it's 100% royalty free, so I can use it for soundboards, but I can also use it for trying to make my own videos and stuff too. So, but yes, art stuff, that's another thing that I wanted to get into. Both kind of traditional and digital. One idea that I'm kind of toying with right now is trying to get back into wood burning, because I have done some wood burning in the past and it was actually really cool. Danganronpa series could be kind of interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm typing things in places so I don't forget. Like I said, I am all up for whatever. It's just going to be a matter of funds to get the games is going to be the big thing. So obviously we'll start with the ones that I have already. That would fit my retro, but not super old. Okay. I mean, like, some of the retro stuff will be actual full-on retro stuff. Like, actual old-school games and ROMs and stuff. Like, oh, Final Fantasy III! That's probably going to be one of the first ones that I'm going to do in the new studio. I say one up, because I might pick 2 story games. Like, that'll be the first retro-ish one. Not retro-ish, it's full-on retro. It's the Pixel Remaster. I still have not played that. I bought it, I haven't played it yet. Because I wanted to do it on stream. The only catch with that is I can't show the ending. Because they're kind of strict about that, but, I mean... And yes, I'm just farming a ton of hydrogen. I need it for, expeditions. Square, why you be like this? They're like, they're very strict with that stuff. I know a lot of people still do it, but I don't know, I try to take this relatively seriously and make sure that I don't know. I don't want to be one of those streamers where if I make it big, something comes back to bite me in the ass because I thought, I'm just small, nobody'll care. Like, that mentality always kind of made me scratch my head. Oh, I'm only missing an underwater one? Oh, no, okay. 8 out of 13. Other people have discovered stuff. Okay. swear I've gone insane with regards to streaming. I mean, the terms or the content creation license for the Pixel remasters is actually relatively open. Like, they full on allow it now. You just obviously you can't use the assets outside of the game. So you can't cut the audio out and use it as a like sound clip or anything. They're very specific with that. And you can't show anything after the end credits. So you can show like the end of the game, but you can't show anything after the end credits. I think it is. Like when the game says like end or finish or whatever, it's I'm gonna look it up again specifically before I actually play it just to make sure. But it's something like that. Vibing with Persona. I mean, that's the big thing that I've noticed is you gotta be careful with music. Some games think it's cool to use licensed music, not realizing that people stream nowadays. So. How much hydrogen do I even have? 874. It's not enough. Oh, wait. $11.35. It's not enough. Some music is bigger than the ownership of the game producer. Well, and I think... Whoa, I just fell in a hole, but luckily it was full of water. I think that's the big thing that a lot of people don't realize as well, is that it's not about... It's not necessarily... The artist isn't necessarily the person that owns the rights. But sometimes it is. So you kind of have to like look into it and stuff. Like when I did my Hollow Knight videos kept getting claimed because somebody was trying to claim the music. Where both was it Cherry something Cherry? They were the developer and then the composer for the music as well. Both tweeted like, guys, I'm sorry. Please make content. Use the audio. We want you to. We're trying to stop this shit. So it's you just kind of have to like, I'm not gonna lie and say that I fully read the terms of service of every game now that I'm a streamer. But this is really pretty, by the way. What's actually really cool is the colors make it look like this is water rippling. That is so fucking cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that I like fully read the terms of service anymore. But I will. I'll say there's about a 50-50 chance that on any random game, I'll at least skim it for the content creation section. But if it is a company that's known to be kind of iffy, like I knew that some of the Nintendo stuff and Final Fantasy stuff could be iffy. That's why I made sure that I fully read and bookmarked and or downloaded the Team Cherry. There we go. Cherry something. I make sure that I fully read it, and I even have a spreadsheet that I made on Google spreadsheet where and then the bubbles coming up with it just kind of like makes that even more. My draw distance isn't far enough. I know I shouldn't though, but I want to. Someone was trying to strike people for Hollow Knight. Yeah, it was going on for a while too. And even like I said, even the dev and the composer was like, no, guys, like, please, we will not sue you. Keep your content up there. Dispute it. We're trying to get these guys stopped. So I think that's a big thing too. Is if I ever do get a claim on YouTube, that's when I will fully look stuff up. I save links in this spreadsheet that I have. It's actually open, so if anybody else is a content creator and you guys want access to the spreadsheet, hit me up in my Discord. I can post a link. I haven't updated it in a while, but I've got some of the big ones on there. No, a lot of it. I had Minecraft get claimed. And the problem when that stuff gets claimed is if you can dispute it, absolutely. But it doesn't actually go to somebody who reviews it. It goes to the person who filed the claim and says, this person says that, you know, there is right to make content with this. What do you have to say about that? And they can just say, no, I still want the ad revenue, and then they get to keep it. So it's actually pretty bad on YouTube. Team Cherry's like 4 people with Larkin as the composer. It's nuts. I didn't know they were that small. That's pretty cool. But yes, they were one of the ones that was having false claims against them. YouTube sucks ass. I largely just use it as a place to put the archives, the VOD archives, so. As some of you may know. What are we up to? 1,476? Do you think that's enough? I think you're flying a little low, dude. That's actually kind of cool, though. Probably just because I'm on the mountain, but that's still pretty damn cool. No, YouTube is... yeah. Actually, it got to the point, like, the Hollow Knight ones actually got so bad that I just kept my... I kept, like, a sticky note of my claim information. And it was something along the lines of, according to this page, as well as this tweet with links, content can be created and monetized and has been authorized by both the developers and the composer of the music. Something like that. Oh, look at all these word stones here, too. Okay, so, I mean, we've got a nice little list of games, though, for when the studio's done. But yeah, I think we're... What did you say, Mus? You're going to try and finish the painting, touch up the painting this week, and maybe work on the floor? It needs a new floor. It doesn't... The room currently has no floor. No floor. At all. No floor. Hopefully that doesn't start again with Silksong. I mean, it happens with everything, sadly. I had one of my Resident Evil 7 clips claimed, and they were like, this content says that you are infringing on the work of, quote, and then it was like a direct, like, 3-line quote, like 2-sentence quote from the game. And I was like, and then it wasn't even in English. Oh my god! Help! You don't even know what the fuck just happened. I got attacked by pirates. Yes, sad face. That's what I get for chatting. Everything's still fine, so. I don't have the shield on this weapon is the big problem. Why I can't fuck her. Hi, Comet. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to be one of those people that tries to say that DMCA as a whole is dumb and people should just let people use their shit however they want and all that stuff. But I do think that some aspects of the world still need to realize that the world is different now. It's not dumb, it's just entirely mismanaged at the YouTube end. Well, that's kind of what I mean. It's like, I have absolutely no problem with only using stuff that I legitimately have a license to. Any music that you guys hear when I do art streams, or in my intro and all of that. Like, that's just like, that's a bundle that I bought on Humble that has some really damn cool video game style music. Video game and movie style music. And it cost me like, what, 30, 40 bucks, I think? And I have something ridiculous, like, probably, like, over 100. I'd be shocked if I don't have, like, at least 100 or 2 hours of track. But the options are there for people. It's just that people are more concerned with what they want and not with what works, so to speak. All it needs is something like a Spotify streamer account linkable to Twitch, YouTube that costs a bit more money and gives content creators. I mean, apparently you can do that. The problem, so, and I've heard of some content creators that do this. You actually can go out and buy yourself a license so that you can use music legitimately. The problem is that there's no way to, and this is where the platforms would need help, is there's no way to register that license with the platforms. Because I have heard of some content creators that will go and get like radio broadcaster license. That doesn't let them have the songs in their VODs, but it lets them play it while they're live. So they have to use like track filtering and stuff, so it doesn't go in the VODs, but they can still play it when they're live. The problem is that, to my knowledge, there's no way to officially register these licenses with places like YouTube and Twitch. I don't know for sure about YouTube, but I do know for Twitch. At least not that I've seen. Not like an automated thing. They don't want it to work. I mean, I think the platforms are just worried about what happens if it doesn't work properly. Right? Because, and again, this is another part where it's like, I do get it to a point, because the platforms are technically the ones that are distributing it, arguably, or it could be argued that they're the ones that are distributing it. So if there are any mega lawsuits that go out, the platforms could be hit hard. And who would actually win those court cases, I don't know if anybody could predict these days. Also, I just spilled like chocolate all over me. But again, I mean, in the terms of like the games themselves, all games have to do, and a lot of games are actually doing it these days, is either only use their own music so that they can give permission for content creation, or have the option to turn off licensed music that is licensed outside of themselves. And again, I feel like that is luckily becoming a more common option. But I think where a lot of people still complain about it though is because they want to listen to like their music playlist while they stream. And well, I'm not saying it might not have its place. I still feel like with a lot of games, it's so much better to have that ambience that is already there. That's actually kind of cool. No, give me lighting, damn it. There we go. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. So it's, I don't know, like I said, I feel like it's a complicated system, but that it really isn't when you consider the fact that, you know, do you really need to listen to your hip-hop music while you are playing, like, a video game that is, like, a story-based game? I know a lot of it is people that play, like, competitive stuff, but... Actually, are there any freighters around here that I might be able to go buy somewhere frigates from? I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't used external music aside from the stuff that I bought, which actually comes specifically with a streaming license. And only when I'm doing like art stuff, like non-gaming stuff, in many years. And I don't miss it at all. So. Okay, let's see how much. I do wish that there was a button for, like, do all. Okay, I think that's literally everything we can get, so let's go see. Let's check on these guys. Okay, let's see how many expeditions we can get on. Manage fleet. Because I don't know what... Okay, minus cost. So we'll want to use that on a big one. Oh, wait, you can instantly teleport to your frigates now? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Let's see.